Okay, hopefully that sounds okay. I don't know if this is actually gonna capture because it's not playing back on Logic, but that's okay. Uh, um, I know that title looks scary. I'm not gonna quit, even though I would kind of like to. We'll get into that in a second. Fucking okay. So let me lay out what I'm 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 thinking and I'm scheming. So basically this whole I'm making this video because I would like to explain the slowdown of me posting, because back in 2022 it was like every 2 weeks there would be a song, and now it's I don't know. I haven't uploaded that much. I know for a fact this year, but I don't know. I've kind of become. It feels like making music feels like it. I'm not good at explaining stuff, but basically I'm not happy with the products I'm putting out, and I'm not happy with how I feel like, okay, I've kind of fucked myself over by being a Vocaloid producer, because if you're a Vocaloid producer, you will forever be a Vocaloid producer unless you're Hachi, because like of the Ghost effect. A lot of us started out listening, or rather started producing because of Ghost, because they were a really small artist back when they first started in like 2013, and they got really big, and they got really popular, and then inspirational. Like, oh well, if this kid can just make some shit and then make a living off of it, like that's awesome. I want to make a living off my art, and I thought the same thing. But I've increasingly become unsatisfied with the Vocaloid community. And not just the Vocaloid community, more like just how people see the art form of Vocaloid in general. Because I've heard many people say to me, your music's good, it's just not something I'd listen to, like, actively. Like, as in, it's not something I'd put on when I'm like, oh hey, listen to this song from this person. I put it on in the background to draw, or I put it on like while I'm cleaning or something, like stuff like that. And I yearn for to be taken seriously, and I don't know. And also, with the inconsistent upload schedule comes a whole variety of problems, because my songs back in 2022, they got a lot of views, they got a lot of traction, but now that I've slowed down posting, it's not that much, because YouTube is not, despite the fact that it's like the #1 platform for content creators, it's not that great at its job at boosting content creators. So I don't know. I don't really know what the point of this video is. I think I just wanted to talk, but yeah, I'm not quitting, but I really don't know. I don't know. I'm still making the album slowly but surely. I'm still making other stuff. I'm still doing all this, but the fact that I have to do that on top of a job, on top of going to school, on top of everything else, just to be able to support myself, making music and making art and all that stuff, it doesn't seem, I don't have much time for it. I especially, well, I'm unemployed right now, I'm in between jobs, but especially while I was working my last job, I was a server, and I would be there every day, all day. So I had no room for anything me related, and none of my hobbies. And I fear that's what's going to happen when I start this new job, because I'm also going to be going to college. And I would love for this to be like a, an actual source of income. Because don't get me wrong, I do get a good bit of money from Spotify and all the other streaming services, but it is not nearly enough to support myself. Like if I had to give some sort of comparison or some sort of number, it would be like every 3 months I get $100, you know? And that's great for like a little boost in my savings, but it's a little disheartening when you see all these other people doing it, and it feels, sometimes it almost feels like nepotism when I see other Vocaloid producers, because a lot of them are associated with Ghost, and I don't mean this in any way. Like, I'm not saying the creators themselves are the problem. I think it's the general atmosphere that has been created because of Ghost's horrendous fandom. You know, they latch onto anything that sounds just a little bit like them, and I think that's why a lot of people like my music, is it kind of sounds like Ghost. And I get comments like that all the time, and that hurts, not gonna lie, because I am not Ghost. I don't make music like them. I don't operate like them. I am my own person. I'm Dimitri. I'm organs.org. I'm fucking Larry and Long story short, I don't like the YouTube algorithm. I think it's a lot to deal with, and music it's frustrating now because I have to think about, you know, if I upload this, is it even going to be worth it? You know, are people going to like it? Are people going to actually are they going to interact with it? Are they going to listen to it on Spotify, on other streaming services, so that I can get the money for the time and effort I put into making this? And that's just what it all boils down to at this point, and I hate it, because I don't know. Long story short, as the title says, creation has become a chore, and I'm tired. I'm still gonna keep making shit, but I feel like my heart is not in the right place at the moment, and I really want it to be. It might take a second though. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Bye bye.